Hi everyone, this is a Goldie Brownie Glam that I did on my niece for her 18th birthday meal. It's a bit of a mad informal video filmed in my mum's bedroom with a crazy voiceover, but I hope you enjoy. First of all, I'm hydrating the skin with Hydra Genius from L'Oreal. Great for a base, not greasy, but hydrating. Then I've gone in with MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot all over the eyes. I'm doing the eyes first because I know I'm going to have a lot of fall down from these shadows. But that, I think it's half down to my blending technique. I like to really blend out. So I think all the shadows I use are from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette, which I am loving at the minute. This is the shade Butter, which I'm just buffing all into the crease and blending it out so it's a bit of a transition shade as well. We want those soft blown out edges. I'm then using a smaller fluffy brush to pat Jacks into the crease in the outer corner. And then I'm going in with Chip, which is even a slightly darker brown, just in that outer corner. This is going to build up a transition with a bit of definition in the eye. I'm then going over with the bigger, fluffier brush I started with and just buffing over those edges. With a flat shadow brush, I'm taking the original drops from Iconic and I'm patting that all over the lid. It's going to make my gold grip and shine better. And also I'm kind of carving out the lid a little, but without making a proper cut crease. And now with the same flat shadow brush on the other side, I'm picking up Queen from the Jaclyn Hill palette. I'm patting this in all over the lid. As you can see, it's really picking up that gold, the Iconic highlighting drops that we've put on before. This is a pretty shiny gold anyway, but this is really going to intensify it. And it would really help if your model isn't laughing and creasing up her eye when you're trying to do this. I'm just too funny and my niece is a little bugger. For some definition in the bottom of the eye, I'm taking this dark brown from Ciate. It's a lovely buttery pencil. I think it's called the Wonderland pencil, something like that. But it's just not as harsh as a black, but still going to give you a similar effect. And on the inner halves of the eye, I'm using this gold pencil from NYX just to really disperse that brown and make it bright on the inner corners. And now I'm going back in with Butter and Jacks from the palette, mixing the two together and blending out that liner under the eye. Keep buffing it out, but also don't worry about it too much because after the under eye concealer we can always go back in and blow out that under eye. She's misbehaving again. Come on, focus, Elise. I am recently loving a pencil to do a winged outliner with and then really buffing out the shadow. This one is amazing. This is the gel pencil liner from Smashbox. Oh, nearly forgot the name. Now I'm just buffing that out with Abyss from the Jaclyn Hill palette and a really short shadow brush. All of these brushes are from Nuray brushes, by the way. They are amazing. But yeah, as you can see, I'm buffing that up, blending into the shadow, just making it less of a harsh line. And I'm now going to clean up all of that fall down. Will I ever do an eye without fall down? Ever? Well then, foundationing it up. This foundation has a great coverage, which what Elise wanted. She also wanted it to blend in with a more yellow toned fake tanned bod. This is from NARS, the Longwear foundation. It is beaut. I then took the soft matte concealer under the eyes, just in a slightly lighter shade, just to brighten up a little. I am then setting under the eyes and through the centre of the face with my favourite powder, which is the RCMA No Colour powder. And now I've spotted that eyeshadow mark on her jawline. I don't know how it got there, I don't know when it got there, but it's not there in the end. That's what counts. I'm then taking the Iconic original drops onto the high points of her face. Everywhere I'm going to pop a powder highlighter just to really intensify it again, just like I did the eyeshadows. I'm now going to blind you all with Like a Diamond highlighter from Doll Beauty. This shit shines like the sun. Good Lord. Iconic drops again on the inner corners because it's going to make that inner corner highlight pop. Also, I'd like to point out the gold cake spray on my shoulder. She doesn't know that was from my birthday cake I was doing earlier. Back at it again with the Like a Diamond. Inner corners, popping. Eyebrow bone highlight, popping. And then contoured those cheekbones, really bronzed up that face so it will end in with a tan using the NYX Powder Contour Palette. Amazing palette. I'm then going to give her damn soap brows, Them brows everybody asks me for, but she fusses about because she's a teenager and has a weird particular way of doing her brows. But haha, my time to shine. If you want to see how I do soap brows, I have a whole video on it. Here I'm just filling in her brows more with brow powder from Anastasia Beverly Hills and a dinky little brow brush from Narrate again. Just doing kind of brush strokes throughout the brow so they're not too blocky. I love this. She fussy about eyebrows. I mean, if this was a normal client, obviously I'd do what they want, but she's my niece, I get to boss her around. You'll see her having a little fuss at the end, but by the end of the night she actually loved them. Winning. I'm then taking lots of Smashbox Super Fan mascara. I don't know how many takes it took me to say that. All over her giant eyelashes, and right about soon you will see what it looks like when a contact lens decides to kick off in your eye. Here we go. Yeah. Come back, contact lens. And lots on the bottom lash too. I'm a big fan of a big bottom lash, and she has amazing ones. I mean, look at that. Even though she already has epic eyelashes, we're going to apply Doll Beauty Chloe lashes because we want that drama. So the drama is on the eyes, so we're just going for a nudie lip. I'm using Strip Down Lip Pencil from MAC, one of my faves. It just goes with so many lip colours. For lip colour, I'm using NYX Lip Lingerie in Dusk Till Dawn. This is my personal one, so that's why I'm using the actual applicator, because she's my niece and I'm okay. I'm okay with her using it. It's now time to see what she thinks.
Oh my god! Love it.
Okay, are your brows okay?
My brow. I am like tempted to be like. It's amazing.
I hope you've enjoyed this slightly mad, very quick video I filmed in my mum's bedroom. Please thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more makeup. Oh my little Granny.
Really shitting himself. Relax. Well, me and you are friends. Fiance. Who is my fiance? It's okay. We are friends. Smell the breath though.